Should we put the fairy lights on? Cute. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ellen and I am the creator behind Sew and Inspire. I have acquired some new beautiful fabrics over the past few weeks, so I thought I would sit down and share them with you and also share my plans for them and also my kind of sewing plans for the next few months slash the year, because I really love watching these videos for inspiration. So I thought I'd do my own and hopefully this gives you a bit of inspiration for pieces that you could add to your wardrobe. I've got my stack of fabric just here. So what should we start with? I'm going to start with this one. First fabric is this beautiful baby pink cotton. Is it a cotton? I really don't know what this fabric is. That's not very helpful, but I think it's probably a cotton. But I just saw it and I just fell in love with it. I've just never seen a fabric like this before. I picked this up as a remnant from Purple Stitches when I went to a quilters festival, and as soon as I saw it I was like, I need to make myself a really lovely blouse in that. And our blouse which I really like is the Victoria blouse from Fibre Mood. I absolutely love that little ruffle collar. I think I've said that in like 90% of these videos and I still haven't got round to making myself something with that little ruffle collar, but this is going to be the year. So of course I love that detail, and then I just really loved the kind of V with the gathers. I just think that's a really lovely detail to kind of a very wearable blouse, and I think it will just look really beautiful in this fabric. Next up we have this viscose. This was again a remnant. I do love looking through a remnants basket, I can't lie. If you don't know, I sew a lot for my mum and sometimes myself. I just love sewing for other people, so there are quite a few things for her in here. But we saw this really lovely rich purple viscose and I just really loved the colours, and we kind of noticed that my mum is kind of lacking dresses for winter. So when I saw this I was like, this would be perfect, because the only kind of wintry coloured dresses she has is her wilder gown, and she like always reaches for that if she wants a dress at this time of year. So I was like, you need another wintry coloured dress. So yeah, I thought this would be perfect. I'm planning to use this Simplicity 9225 because I really love this gathered into a little neckband. I think the Davenport dress from Friday Pattern Company has that neck detail and I really love that detail in that dress. So I bought a Sew magazine and this pattern came in it and I was like, that is literally what I've been looking for. So I'm planning to do that, but then I'm not planning to do this big waist tie. Instead I want to do a thin channel along the waist to put a little waist tie in, because I think the Davenport dress also has that detail. It's basically, I really love the Davenport dress by Friday Pattern Company, but I'm going to use this pattern just because I already have it, so obviously might as well use it, and that's a really easy thing for me to adapt. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this dress and I think my mum will get a lot of wear out of it in this season. Next we have some sweatshirt fabrics. I do love a good sweatshirt. I have a fair few in my collection and quite a few handmade ones which I love, and I wear my handmade ones literally all the time. I'm wearing one literally right now. So when I saw the new craft house have a drop of sweatshirt fabrics a few weeks ago, actually it was probably a few months ago at this point, I just had to because if you don't know, new craft house all of their fabrics are dead stock designer, so I just knew it was going to be really lovely quality, and I am in love. It's like so thick and cozy and lovely. So I went for this stone beige colour, which is not a colour I normally go for because I'm not quite sure. I feel like it might wash me out of it, but I really felt like I was missing a beige sweatshirt. So I think it's going to be alright. Like, I don't know, it may wash me out a little bit, but I really like this colour. But I don't know if you can tell, but it's just like, it's obviously fleecy on the inside, but it's just so thick and cozy. And then I also picked up the dusky pink, which I have already made into a sweatshirt. I made this into a quarter zip, and I literally wear this so much, and it is, I've said it about 5 times, but it's so warm and cozy. I just love it. I feel like I'm wearing a hug. It was kind of more on the higher price for a sweatshirt fabric, but it was 100% worth it. I'm unsure the exact style of sweatshirt I'm going to make with this one. I may just end up making just a basic round neck like I'm wearing now, but I haven't decided yet. I kind of wish I'd bought enough for a hoodie, I'm not gonna lie, but there definitely isn't, so I don't know, we'll see. But this will become another cozy sweatshirt which I will wear all the time. Sticking on the jersey theme, I picked up this black fleece jersey. It's another remnant. As I said, I do like having a rummage through the remnant bin. So I saw this one and I was like, oh, I like that, and I know exactly what I want to make with that. It is a sweatshirt because it's got fleece on, brushed fleece on one side, but it's really like lightweight compared to kind of a standard sweatshirt jersey. And I have been wanting a pair of like jogger leggings, I'm going to describe them as, and I just thought this would be the perfect material. And this is really, really lovely and soft. I haven't found a pattern that I want to use yet. I would also really, really love to make myself a pair of leggings this year, because I can never ever find a pair of leggings that fit me right. So it's definitely on my list, and I found this pattern on Etsy by Studio Rosado. I've never used their patterns before, but they've had a lot of sales and they have pretty good reviews. So and this is a pattern for leggings, cycling shorts, and a like racer crop top, which I'm really interested in making as well. So I am definitely thinking about getting this pattern because they look like they fit really lovely as well. I will let you know which pattern I end up going for and how they turn out, but I'm really looking forward to this. I just know I'm going to wear them so much. I'm not saying that I would have enough with this fabric, but I do really want to make myself a matching loungewear set this year. I just think it's goals to have a matching loungewear set. I saw The Secret Life of a Seamstress make herself a matching loungewear set, and I wanted one even before seeing that, but then seeing her wearing hers, I was just like, I really need one. So that is definitely on the cards this year as well. Next up we have this. How gorgeous is this? My mum saw it and she was just like, I love that, and I kind of need a shirt or something in that. And I was like, yes. Wish I had the confidence to wear something like this. Like, imagine. It's just so beautiful. It's just a cotton, which I haven't worked with a kind of woven cotton like this to make clothing in so long. Like, when I first ever started out, that's kind of like all I knew about this kind of fabric, so it kind of takes me back. But anyway, with this, all I know is it's going to be a shirt. I am considering this one, which I got in a Prima magazine. By the way, we get Premium magazine every month and you get a sewing pattern every month, and they're really good sewing patterns. Like, I want to make every single one, and I've already made some and I literally wear them all the time. I love them. This is basically just a simple button down shirt, but it has really lovely puff sleeves, which I really like. So possibly something like that. Possibly, I do really want to make the Marnie, is that the right one? Marnie blouse from Tilly and the Buttons. I don't know, I just think this is going to just make the most stunning statement blouse ever. Okay, next up we have like my favourite fabric of all time, and I'm so excited to have this. My mum found this fabric probably about 2 years ago on Instagram, and she showed me a picture of it and we both just fell in love with it. But where she found it, it was quite expensive per metre, so we just didn't end up going for it. And then I was on Pound Fabrics last week and I saw this fabric and I was like, oh my gosh, and it was on sale for £6.50 a metre. So I was like, right, that's it, I'm getting it, done, sorted. And now here it is, and I love it so much. I'm so glad that I got it, and I am so excited to make my mum something in this. I'm thinking a shirt, but it would also look really lovely as like a pinafore dress. I just love it, these little embroidered flowers on this like cord, and I love the colour so much. So yeah, I'm very excited about this one, if you can tell. Okay, final fabric I have to show you today is this one. This is a kind of ribbed crinkle jersey kind of situation. I saw this again on Pound Fabrics and it was on sale for £2.50 a metre, so I couldn't not get it. And I think this will look so nice in a little tight fitting long sleeved with ruffled hems. I just think this fabric and ruffle hems are a match made in heaven. Or with this fabric, I have seen a few basic long sleeved tight fitting tops, but then they have ruffles along the shoulder seam. I really love that little detail, so possibly that with this fabric, we will see. But I definitely want to make a jersey top with some ruffles this year, because I've seen them everywhere and I wanted to make them for so long. So I think this has to be the year where my jersey ruffle dreams come true. If you can't tell, I do really love a ruffle. I don't know what it is, just love a ruffle, okay? And I really love this colour so much. Again, I don't think it suits me because of my skin tone, but I'm going to wear it anyway because I love it. They are all of the fabrics which I have picked up recently, which I'm so excited about and wanted to share with you. But there are quite a few other things that are on my to sew list this year. The first one, I saw this coat on Pinterest and I fell in love with it, and I need to make one. Like, just look how beautiful it is. I've never made like a proper coat, like a puffer jacket, so I think this will be like such an interesting project. I am in the middle of making a quilted patchwork jacket, but this is I want to make like a puffer quilted patchwork jacket like this one. I just love it so much. And then this came up and I was like, oh my gosh, it's literally combining my two favourite things. It's definitely a statement piece with the ruffles, but just this idea of doing like a fleece with patchwork sections, I just love it. So we will see if I get around to that this year, but I definitely want to like play around because I have so many scraps, like sweatshirt scraps. I think it would be great for doing something like that. And then staying on the quilted patchwork puffer theme, I found it. Sorry, that took me so long to find, but I couldn't remember the name. oh god, I'm gonna pronounce this wrong. I'm actually not gonna try and pronounce that. I will just put it on the screen for you. Oh my gosh, I'm just in love. I saw that she just launched these quilted fabrics. I need I need some of this, and I've been wanting to make my mum a long line gilet for so long, like quilted gilet for so long, and I just think this would be the perfect fabric. So that is definitely on my list for this year at some point, and the fabric is just there, so it's kind of perfect to me. Next up is a sweater dress. I want to make one of these for myself, and also my mum has said that she's wanted one as well. I just think we need them in our lives because I feel like they're just the most comfy, easy throw on pieces. I absolutely love the Andy dress by viscose. I really love viscose, so many of viscose patterns. Like, I feel like they're just so modern and just clothes that I want to wear. But the thing that just annoys me so much is that she sells them, the sizes, individually. Which, because I like sewing for myself and my mum, that means I'm going to have to buy 2 patterns. But then what if that isn't the right size? Then I'm going to have to buy another one. Like, I don't know, it just really doesn't make sense to me. Maybe it's not like that everywhere, but I know on Etsy that's how it is. But maybe it's not like that on her website. I don't know. Please let me know if you know. Because that's the one thing that puts me off getting them. I also have this new look wrap dress pattern, which I'm definitely thinking of making for my mum, but we will see. But a jersey dress is definitely on the cards this year. So I think they are kind of all of my sewing plans at the moment anyway for this year. I hope this video has given you a little bit of inspiration. I hope you enjoyed seeing the beautiful new fabrics which I have acquired over the past few weeks. Thank you so much for watching. As always, if you did enjoy, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, because that would mean the world to me and it really does help me out. Let me know in the comments what plans you have this year. Is there a specific thing on your to sew list for this year? I would absolutely love to know. And yeah, I hope you have a lovely day wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you very soon for a brand new video. Bye!